Hello everyone, welcome to this just a normal stream. I figured since I haven't streamed in like a couple of weeks, I might as well do something. So kind of off of a whim. But don't worry, I do have some stuff planned, including next month where I'll be streaming more often because of the fact that well, you might have heard about a game coming out next month, so that'll be in the pipeline. But anyway, I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing pretty good myself. Yeah. Um, oh,
Don't worry. So what if people saw your vagina?
Exactly. It's like, who
It looks
cares?
delicious.
Everyone's seen
Everyone's
it.
talking about it.
that's weird. So yeah. Um, hope you're all doing well. I said that like a little while ago, but let's just say that things are going to be happening pretty soon for a whole multitude of reasons. But yeah. So yeah, figured why not take this time to do a just normal chill and chat stream like I have sometimes done. And yes, I will be getting back to streaming on the PC at some point. It's not that there's something going wrong. It's just, up until recently, I haven't really had too many opportunities to stream on console, so might as well. But yeah. Anyway, so just relax, enjoy the ride, explore a little bit, do stuff. Yeah. Um, um, yeah. So there's not much for me to talk about right now in terms of what's on my mind beyond just how I've been doing lately. I've been doing fine, except for the fact that back in June we lost a loved one, step grandmother. But other than that, I've been doing okay. Um, yeah, of course, a couple of weeks ago I did the second part of the Dry Gulch celebration things, with the first stream actually being pretty erroneous because of the fact that it's actually next year that'll be 20 years, not this year. So yeah, I've already gone over that, but oh well. Um, there's nothing over here. Wait, it's actually down there this time. Huh. Oh, there it is. Oh no! The police! I had to. Okay. Yeah. Uh, anyway, so aside from that, I've been doing pretty good. Funny thing, so as of this month, it's been 15 years since I went to middle school, like for the first time, because I first went to middle school like August of 2009, so it was literally a year after, or no, like a month after. Oh, dang. Oh. How lovely, my motorcycle landed all the way down there. No, what I was gonna say is, I started going to middle school in, I'm not sure why. Like, I'm sure you probably noticed that I stopped talking right then and there. Like, as soon as I got close to this area. You see this right over here? There's a gang attack right over there. Ironically enough, that's also the location for one of the stash houses. So, uh, why? I'm just gonna run in. Come on. Don't, don't do it. Okay, good. Good. I was able to run in there. Anyway.
Get
Yeah.
out of here before you get hurt, you hear? Come on, then!
Hi, boys.
No! You motherfuckers! Oh! Get your ass out of here!
What? Oh. What? Um, I don't think that was supposed to happen. What? Um, and I, there's, there's no way. Did I don't know how, but I managed to salvage that. Hopefully. 'Cause, you could only hear the audio from the mic, but, yeah, I apologize for that. Yeah, I do not know what happened. Like, at all. Um, like, I, what, I, oh my god, I have no idea what happened. All I know is that I died, but it didn't show the sort of like, wasted thing. Yeah, it's right there. I, how, okay, then, let's hope it doesn't happen again, because, like, I don't think this ever happened to me before. Like, normally when you get shot dead in the game, like, did I not take damage? Okay, anyway, as I was saying, sorry about that. Um, Yeah, normally when you get shot, like, when you're at, like, your last sliver of health, you die. And so you have to, like, respawn and go back in, all that stuff. No, I just laid down on the ground, like, I couldn't move the camera, I couldn't pause the game, so whenever you saw the screen turn blue and show whatever icons it shows for PS5 streaming, yeah, I had to warp myself to the casino to save myself because I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know if I pretty much like soft locked the game. I think that's what it was. It was a soft lock. Like, that has never happened to me before. It's amusing, but at the same time, I'd rather not deal with that. Even though it's supposed to be like a chill stream. There's a door over. Anyway, yeah. So that that was probably the funniest thing I've ever dealt with in this game. It's just I got shot at and killed by an NPC. Why is there a gang attack again? Okay, I feel like what it is the game doesn't know what to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and, hey, there's two people watching. Hello. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of this gang attack because I feel like that's probably the reason why it's soft locked.
Out of my sight! Get the fuck out of here! Fuck this! Good. Oh shit! They got Charlie!
See, that's what's supposed to happen when you die. You just get shot at and die. That's it. But somehow the game like soft locks. It's not supposed to do that. Okay, I like how it'll show that there's an enemy right there, and it's just like, well, where is he? And you get like sidetracked, so it's just like, oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll just fight myself then. Okay,
Come here now, end your suffering! Ambulance down! He's hurt!
yeah, you're about to be hurt too. There we go. Oh, never gotten that many headshots. Okay, right. I'm gonna go ahead and reload, and I'm gonna switch to a shotgun. Because I think this thing right here that I just had to deal with here is the reason why the game soft locked. It's because of the fact that it would put me outside into the gang attack, so it's like, well, I don't know what to do.
After your wussy daddy, dimwit shithead!
Right.
Die! Oh, get to the clinic! We got one hurt bad! Go to hell!
Yep.
Oh, hell! Had enough of you!
Wow. I like how that guy... he got He got flung forward from the fire. 44, 23, 36. Okay. Well, that was funny. Alright. There we go.
Go to hell! We got a man!
Alright, already there. Ow!
Don't mess with me! I gotta reload! Duck down! Get down!
Oops.
Kill you!
You know, I like how I'm trying to make like a relaxing stream that just quickly devolves into. It devolves into belt. Yeah.
Holy crap!
Well, it's funny.
No way!
Wait, where'd the other guy go? Dude, why are you running? He's just like. Okay, there's my motorcycle. Well, that was a mishap and a half. Alright. Onward and upward! Ah! Wait, I forgot, this thing can't... Yeah, so much for a relaxing drive. Yeah! Okay, I got supplies. I also got hit by a tree. Or a bush, or whatever it is. Okay. Okay then. Well, here's the thing. Okay. Where's the Madrazo thing? I like how I was literally scanning all around the map and I couldn't find it. And it's just like, oh, it's right here. I can't. I'm good at driving. I'm just not good at driving. Yeah. Whatever. I will say that after this, I'm gonna be switching vehicles. There's a car that I got recently. Actually, I've gotten a few times. Sold it each time, but this time I'm gonna keep it because it's dedicated to a persona that I made last year named Lena Swift. Be confused with Taylor Swift. But yeah, it's a cheetah. Anyway. Pistol? Combat pistol would suffice. Because it doesn't say what weapons specifically, it just says use this kind of weapon. so this will work. Also, is anyone else, like, shocked at how quickly we got the DLC vehicles? Like, because last week we got the Vorslog hammer. And so now it's just, you know, the bonuses for this week are kind of lackluster because you have to do a whole bunch of, like, bounty stuff. And
Did you got a thing for FBB? Are you looking to rile me, kiddo?
what? Right here. Yeah, I found the magic school bus.
Kiddo, I was leaving scars in this town before you were born.
What?
Same thing as you.
You know, for a biker, that sounds oddly royal. Where are they? Oh, I'm not blind. That looks cool. Over here. Oh! What? He turned aggro on a mountain lion. Oh,
What the
there's
fuck's
some
your
people.
problem? It's a bunch of girls.
Yeah, it's about time I was made an enforcer of this club.
I will pray for you, baby.
Off MC, asshole! Holy Christ!
Switching mags. Watch it. Take cover.
In hindsight, I should probably use the AP. I'm going to use the AP.
Where you gonna run now? Oh, shit. You're going nowhere.
Oh, that's what I need.
Shit, you okay?
Are you shot, bro? Bring your bark ass home!
You ain't shit. Drone!
Surely Madrazo doesn't mind a burning body. No, he doesn't.
Come on!
You realize you're damaging your own property, right? No, I won't. You're going to have to fight. Hi, boys. Okay, I realize now that my bike is in dire need of assistance. So I'm just gonna... Come in! Okay,
Fucking
good.
the best mechanic in L.
Okay. Now let me call in the vehicle. Because it is in my auto shop. Now the thing is, any old-fashioned car lovers, you'll know exactly what this car is a reference
What you
to.
need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring them round.
And especially if you're a major GTA fan. Where'd it go? Oh, wait.
Aight, I'll get back to work.
I completely forgot that it's inside my MOC. Say hello to Rose. Yeah, so the backstory behind this car is, in terms of Lena's backstory, she was born and grew up in San Francisco until she turned 18. And it was on her 18th birthday that she decided she was going to move to Los Angeles, which is nice because that's where a racing club that her father was once a part of is headquartered in. Like, it's a legalized street racing group that, you know, deals in street racing, sanctioned street racing, so they get permission first. But they also have like big car shows and stuff like that. So it's less of like underground stuff and more so just they do it lawfully. Like they get permission before doing so. But as a parting gift, her father gave her a 1969 Ford Mustang GT. To be more specific, it was once a normal Boss 302, which she still calls it that because it's still like the same package. But the vehicle itself was extensively modified for the Rose Edition package, where it has this paint job that you see here called Rose Red. It has a nice black stripe paint job, which you can't really see it all that well because of the lighting, but you can see it here. But it has a new engine and everything like that. It's literally a souped up Mustang Boss 302. And it is Lena's first ever car, and it used to be her father's until he gave it to her as a birthday gift. So with that and the money that he gave her from his earnings from racing, he essentially gave her a head start in her career as a racer. And it also gave her enough money to live in Beverly Hills as her first home that she got. Now, some backstory about this lovely cheetah lady is, well, I will omit some details because I'd rather keep things somewhat SFW, but let's see, 6'5", check. Got an ample chest, check. Won't detail any further about that. Not going to check that. She'll be turning 25 on the 17th of this month, which is nice because her adoptive nephew that, well, I'll get to that in a moment. Her adoptive nephew named Leo turned 16 earlier this month on the 7th. But we'll get to that in a moment. But as for Lena, she was born on August the 17th of 1999. So literally getting close to the end of the millennium. And she was born to Jason and Deborah Swift. Again, to clarify, their names are of no relation to Taylor Swift, the famous celebrity and musician. It's purely coincidental, and it makes sense since their species is known as a Californian cheetah. Which, initially, this species was meant to be like a genetic byproduct from humans, but as of the creation of a new alternate universe that made like, the very beginning of this year, that is now considered non-canon, and the true canon is that humanoid creatures like, what she is, those have always been around. Anyway, getting back to the subject, yeah, so what we're driving here is the latest iteration of Rose, which has the iconic Rosie 1 plate. The car itself has the Eliminator package built in, where the engine's been souped up, got a new spoiler. It's literally got everything that Lena would need to dominate on the track. But that's not where Lena's story ends. You see, the thing about Lena is, you might think, oh, well, she sounds really nice. She's pretty vulgar, although she's only vulgar when someone, pushes her buttons. Like, so if someone, pisses her off. But the other thing is that Lena has a rare condition that affected her vocal cords that she had received when she entered puberty. This condition, which is realistic, by the way, I have read into this. I always do my research about any of this stuff before going through it. This condition caused her vocal cords to drop way down to the same level as a male's. So while biologically speaking she is a female, she sounds exactly like a guy. Not only that, but many people have oftentimes they've mistaken her as a guy because she's very muscular. And that's literally tied to the fact that when she was growing up, she used to help her father in his garage when he was fixing up people's cars. So she would lift pretty heavy car parts and stuff. The other thing about her, which this is kind of teetering on somewhat inappropriate, but not bad inappropriate. Her body developed in a way where, I did mention ample chest. I'm not going to talk further about that because I don't want to risk anything at all. But I will say, she can't have a kid at all. Like, her organs down there, if you get what I mean, she literally can't have kids. It wasn't due to an injury or anything like that. It's literally just the way her body developed. That said, when she found out about that, which it was through a physical that she got before entering high school, she literally told her parents straight up, you know what? As long as I consider the cars I get when I grow up my kids, I think that's all that matters. And her parents were literally in wholehearted support of that, which is absolutely adorable. Now, the other thing I was talking about, her adoptive nephew. The whole backstory behind this is that I have yet another persona that I made a couple of years ago, but recently, like a whole year ago, I did a recharacterization of this character. This character's name was Leo Schneider. That's still his name, and he's still the same kind of animal. He is a black cat. But initially, when I first made him, I made him out to be some fancy billionaire that's still down to earth, even despite his high income status. But last year in August, I decided, you know what, I need to revisit this character and give him a major overhaul. And then it hit me. Why not make him a teenager? Like, not for any weird reason, don't worry. It's literally just, it represents my younger self, you know, having that maintained innocence and, you know, just being someone who, you know, wants to be themselves. So that's literally what Leo turned out to be, is, he's now 16, he turned 16 on the 7th, but the thing about Leo is that he was born in 2008, which you could probably get that from his age. He was initially born in Manhattan, New York, to a loving set of parents that unfortunately couldn't quite take care of him and that couldn't take care of him in the long run due to their financial status. Like, you gotta remember, this was 2008 when he was born, so, you know, major financial crisis going on. So they can only afford to take care of him for so long. And so, shortly after Leo was born, his uncle, Joshua, had opted to say, hey, whenever the time comes and you two don't feel like you'd be able to take care of him anymore, like you wouldn't be able to afford it, I would be more than glad to be his guardian and have him live with me. Which, you know, sorry about that, I had a little bit of spit in my throat. Legally speaking, that is applicable. And that's actually a similar situation with me, how in my own personal life, I lived with my mom until I was like 4 years old, and I started living with my grandfather. So that's been like 23 years of my life. For Leo, that was since he was 5. So when he turned 5, his uncle picked him up and took him down to Oklahoma where he lives, and so that's where Leo has been living his entire life, basically. Well, since he was 5. Since then, he's gotten he's gotten some new friends, in the form of another teenager who will be turning 16 himself in November named Shiloh, and a pretty cool young lady by the name of Sarah, who moved down there last year, and she recently turned 18 in May. And she works in a nearby game store in the city they live in, which is a fictionalized version of Tulsa, which still goes under the name Tulsa. It's pretty different from the real-life Tulsa, which is saying a lot because I don't think I've ever been to Tulsa, but I've seen pictures of it. But the thing is about the whole adoptive nephew thing. Basically what happened was earlier this year, Lena heard about a big car show going on in Tulsa, and so she signed up and registered, had her car registered as an entrant for display, and so she made her way down there, and everything was all well and good. Leo was there, and it was there that Leo quickly took a liking to Lena, because he heard about her on the news and how good she is at driving and racing. And so she literally offered to say, hey, you know what? I'd love to hang out with you. So she went over to Leo's uncle's apartment to spend time with them. And it was at this point that Leo did something that at first he regretted, but immediately after he quickly accepted it as, if she's okay with it, I'm okay. He had accidentally called her his aunt. And you might think, well, that's kind of weird. Doesn't he already have one? See, he did in the form of a woman by the name of Trista, but 2 years after Leo had moved to Oklahoma, Trista unfortunately had passed away due to an illness. So, when Leo accidentally called Lena his aunt, she wasn't upset about that at all. She literally said, hey, don't worry about that. And the reason why is because of the fact that not long after Lena said that, Leo's uncle had pulled her aside and told her why he might have done that. And so, after that, she said, you know what, if he wants to call me his aunt, that's perfectly fine. And so she said, yeah, sure. getting back to what I was saying, before I decided to do that, Lena later on, like, she literally told Joshua this in secret, that she would literally apply to be Leo's adopted mom, which she did. She did it, like, a week or two after that initial event. So, as of this point in time, she is legally his aunt. Not by blood, but by, you know, legal process. So, yeah. And the funny thing is, right now, Lena and Leo are both in California spending time together as a birthday gift. So, wow. Anyway, yeah, so basically what Lena did recently was she offered to take Leo to California for a little over a week to celebrate his birthday, which would also be in celebration for her birthday, because they're both going to be staying there until like the 18th or the 19th. So that was the reason why I chose to drive the GTT there, was simply because of the fact that it was because of the fact that it's sort of like a reference to Lena using that car as like her source of transportation while she's having Leo with her. And you might argue, well, wait, she's older than me. Wouldn't that be kind of weird? No, she's never shown that kind of behavior. In fact, no one ever questioned it at all. For one, yeah, Lena's really pretty, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he's attracted to her. He just sees her as aunt. And that's it. So, for those wondering, yeah, there's nothing weird. There's none of that going on. But yeah, that's literally all it is. It's just an aunt and nephew relationship.
I'm telling you, look it up.
Anyway, yeah, so the stick. But yeah. So I think with that, I'm gonna go ahead and haul in my Mustang and drive it to my auto shop. As I was thinking that's where the car was, but I completely forgot that I had it stored in the trailer, because, see, the thing about me is that I tend to... Take your time. Douche. Anyway. As I was saying, first I'm gonna have to fix this stupid thing. So I tend to roleplay, like, either by myself or with friends. Not that kind of roleplay, not usually. I have been known to do that, or kind of hint at it, but, you know, kind of. But, you know, other than that, you know, it's just usually PG to PG-13, teetering on R because there is plenty of profanity. But, the thing is, there was one that I did recently by myself in this game, where I had my MOC set up, and I ended up driving the GTT into it. So, like, you know, I stored it in there. And the reason being is because I wanted to play it off as Lena's friend who happens to have a CDL license driving her Mustang to her in Oklahoma because that's where her residence is. Like, she still has a home in California, but she also has a home in Oklahoma, mainly to spend time with Leo, and so that's where she's been living lately, because she just finds it really nice. So, because of that, also, that is the funniest name for photography thing ever. Really not known for. No. Yeah, so basically I just drove the MLC to a certain location and just left the game. But now I'm just riding it back to the auto shop, so why not? On the subject of auto shops, yeah, so Lena herself is classed as a absolute tomboy, a gearhead, a tech head, and she's extremely smart despite her tomboyish appearance. As in, she graduated from high school, didn't go to college, but the reason why is because of the fact that she'd rather learn stuff on her own, and she's extremely quick at learning stuff. Like, anything new that comes up, she'll quickly learn about it, like, almost immediately. But when it comes to cars, she knows her stuff. So, yeah. That said, she's also been known to be a mechanic at her own auto shop that she runs called Swift Motors. And it's there that she fixes up clients' cars, does custom jobs, stuff like that. So it's pretty much literally just like what an auto shop here is in GTA Online. And she even has people who work as staff, and she pays them well, stuff like that. It's literally like someone's dream job. And I got 2 Briosos here, but yeah, we're not going to be focusing on that. We're going to be going ahead and things off. So yeah, I know the stream was kind of long-winded and stuff because it's teetering on around 50 minutes, but yeah, so I just wanted to make this stream, you know, check in on y'all, seeing how y'all are doing, you know, talk. But yeah, so I hope you all have enjoyed this. If you did, then like, comment, subscribe, do all that jazz. It isn't required by any means, but it's certainly appreciated. But with that said, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see y'all fairly soon. You'll see what I mean, but yeah. Anyways, catch y'all later.